Hey everybody, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. If not, hopefully I can cheer you up, at least distract you. Okay, over here I have my Genesis, right here, and then I have my 32 times inside of it. Okay, of course there's a game inside of that. That game can go inside just the Genesis if need be. And if you don't have the 32 times, you're good. You could put up there, um, you could put Genesis games or 32 time games, whichever you want. So that's those two, this one here and that one up there, and also the platform to hold it, which is also the Sega CD. Okay, and there are games that are just for this, and it runs together, everything. And then there are games that's for the Sega CD and for the 32 times, and those are called, I believe, excuse me, uh, Sega CD 32 time games. Okay, and you have to have both. You have to have the Sega CD and you have to have the Sega 32 times to play them, which is fascinating. I have to get at least one of those games, and that'll be cool. Anyway, I'm a little winded right now. So, yeah, I want to show you the dual turbo. Am I saying it right? Yeah, I found the stuff that I was talking about last time, and it's the dual turbo. And here's no, I'd rather show you the controller first. I only need to show you one of them, but I know there's two, so I'll show you two. There's two. If I can fit them. No, they don't fit. Can I fit them this way? Yeah, sort of. I can. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Anyway, all I need is one. I'm sorry I can't show you gameplay because I don't have enough batteries. That would be nice, some rechargeables. Anyhow, in the future I might find a trick to just put two. There's tricks for that. It's not so hard. So here's well, now that I'm talking about it, I might as well show you that. First of all, the cover. Let's do things a little backwards here. Most people do it backwards. It's from Acclaim. Okay, it's called the Dual Turbo. I think I already said that. And it looks pretty cool. I love seeing that emblem there. Looks nice. And there's the inside. 4 batteries, guys. That's why I want to do a trick to it. Go inside and do a bypass, and just put 2 batteries, and that's it. And yeah, at least to one of these, not both of them. No, I don't want to ruin the set, and I don't want anybody to burn it out either. So yeah, I want to do that, and I might not sell it anyway. I mean, the idea of doing this is kind of wrong, I think, for that reason, resale. So I might not do it at all. And yeah, so I almost showed you the other one, which is not necessary. So it's got the regular 3 buttons, which I wasn't satisfied with, which is why I have other controllers. And here, let me show you what that is. For the Genesis, I have this sensor. As far as the old school sensors for the dual turbo, I'll get to that. So I have this sensor, which is for this controller, okay, which I talked about last time if you saw it. And yeah, it's an 8-bit though. It's these 3 buttons is the part down here that that bugged me because I don't know how to use them. I could learn. I think there's a home button. There's a few buttons. So I don't know. Maybe a select button. I don't know. There's different functions to that, and I could look it up if I want to. I just wanted to give you an idea what that looks like. Anyhow, so let's get back to this, and I wanted to show you that because that's what I use on my system. And these weren't as reliable as I thought they were going to be. They would shock the system a bit, and it uses infrared. I don't know if I said that, but it uses infrared. And this button, I think you just hold it once, press it once, and I think it just gives you the player and turns it on. That's correct. And then if you hold it long enough, it'll turn it to player 2. I think that's what I remember. I'm not sure, but I think that's what I remember. And turbo, this turbo button, hold that and hold the corresponding button until this light turns on. And there's a light for each button, which is really super cool. I would love to get this to work again. I mean, it does work. They both work. I would love to get batteries for it. And that's how you do that. So again, turbo, hold it. Hold the A button until the light turns on. And then you can just let go. And that's cool. Then, of course, there's a slow. Do you just press it or do you hold it? I don't know. I don't know that part. Nobody uses that because it's really stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. So that's what happens to the game. It just ticks, 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 ticks. It's annoying as heck. Nobody likes to use it. Pretty much. It's like frame by frame type of looking thing. And it's really pause and play and pause and play and pause and play. That's really annoying. A lot of people don't use it. The D-pad. It's a little stiff. It's a little stiff. You could, pull off some Hadoukens, probably. I don't recommend it for that. I really don't. And then there's the, I don't know if I showed you the infrared window. This is what it looked like from the front of it, from the face, I should say. And I would call this the front of it. And like infrared really does mean red, you know. Some of it I think you can see. Do I remember seeing red in this thing? Well, we can find out by sticking the other thing in. No, yeah, I think I do remember seeing red. Anyhow, that's that. And let me show you the sensor. And it plugs in the front. Cyclops. So yeah, there's a version for the SNES, by the way. I think it's the SNES. Yeah, the SNES. So it looks like this. It's got a window too to pick up and in other words to receive. All right. And this is the transmitter, of course. Each controller is a transmitter, and yes, you do have to point them directly at each other. So somebody got in your way. Sucks for you. They can make you lose the game. Your little brother, whatever, your little sister, something like that. Back in the days, yeah. So here's the back of it. As you can see, that's how it plugs in. That's the regular. You know what I wanted to do? At a certain point, I wanted to put my Genesis wherever I wanted to, and then extend it. Get the extensions, and then put this on top of the TV set. So I'm pointing right at the TV set, because there are times that it's really awkward. The Genesis is right next door, and then the TV's over there. Anyway, it doesn't matter because it's not that reliable. It would get certain games to freeze, and then you have to restart the system. So who knows? It was probably bad for the system itself. I mean, I don't know if it was that bad. It survived every time. I kept using it. I didn't really. Not that I didn't care, it's just I didn't have any other wireless solutions. So I kept using it, The best wireless solution of infrared that I know of, here, let me show you an example. Do you guys remember the FC Mobile 2? I had it. See if I can find it again. I saw it a little while ago, a few moments ago when I was doing a video. I was digging in here. Maybe you guys just came from it, I don't know. Some of you didn't. It's probably your first time seeing any of these videos, and I'm not surprised. And it was by Hyperkin. Here's the first one for player 1. Now this was a reliable, and it was a little system. It was like this, square. And you would put the NES cartridges in it, and you would literally aim this infrared. I don't know if it was infrared now that I think about it. I apologize, but it was the same deal. If someone got in your way, I'm pretty sure it was infrared because if you look at the window of the system, I believe it was red. It had a little red bulb, LED in it, okay? And that was really super cool. I want one again because I have the controllers anyway, and it came with the light gun too. Oh, cool, really cool. So I don't know how exactly the whole thing worked. Besides that little window on the system itself, I believe was red. I'm not too sure. Not absolutely sure is what I should say. So that's it pretty much. Anything else I can think of? Yes, Acclaim made a set also for the SNES, and I wouldn't be surprised if that one worked a lot better. I noticed companies work harder for a Nintendo than third parties work a lot harder for a Nintendo than they do for Sega. Okay, just a little bit of information for you, and they'll come out with a third-party system or controller or anything like that first for that system Nintendo than they would for the Sega. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're feeling me, and I have some more stuff I do want to show you. I am gonna take the Genesis apart and show it to you piece by piece. I'm gonna show you all the bricks that I have for it. There's 3 bricks, and there's one connection from the well, it's in two pieces, and I got to show you that. But it's right now it's in one piece, connected into one piece, and it's connecting the the 32 times. It's connected to the 32 times to the Genesis. Okay, and of course, this slides into the Sega CD, which is the Genesis. Okay, slides into the Sega CD. Take care.